I know that the month of love just passed, but it's officially Sexual Pleasure Month. Did you know that sexual health actually includes sexual pleasure? I feel like a lot of times when we have conversations about sexual health, pleasure is completely disregarded, but it's an integral part of sexual health. Pleasure-inclusive sexual health conversations and education can actually improve safer sex practices and overall well-being. When we feel empowered to discuss and prioritize pleasure, then people are more likely to engage in consensual, fulfilling, and safer sexual experiences. I know that talking about pleasure can kind of feel taboo or uncomfortable, but it's super important. Open and informed conversations lead to healthier and more satisfying sexual experiences and relationships. Here are some key things that I like to keep in mind when approaching these discussions. Communication is really key. Effective communication about sexual needs and desires, as well as boundaries, kind of foster a mutual respect amongst couples and partners. And actively listening and expressing your desires without judgment are essential components to healthy sexual relationships. It's also important to keep in mind that safe sex is sexy. Pleasure and safety actually go hand in hand. Feeling good should never come at the expense of personal safety, so using condoms, PrEP, and other protective measures can actually enhance pleasure rather than limit it. The last thing that I try to keep in mind is that consent is really everything. Sexual pleasure is only meaningful when all partners are enthusiastically consenting. Consent is ongoing and it should be affirmed before and throughout any sexual activity. Sexual pleasure is a deeply personal experience and it should be a priority. By including pleasure in conversations about sexual health, we can actually promote safer, more fulfilling, and empowering sexual experiences for everyone. So let's celebrate Sexual Pleasure Month by talking openly about pleasure, prioritizing safety, and embracing consent, because pleasure really is powerful.